Welcome back, everyone, here to the Full Classic, where we have a big Tekken Masters qualifier for the World Tour. My name is Spooky.
And I'm Sajam. We have a lot of good matches coming up. Second set of pools are starting the B block if you guys aren't following along.
Yep.
Check out the bracket on Smash GG.
Cool. We got the names of some of the players that have qualified for you already as well, for those that got here late or were just tuning in. So Nashi made it out winner's side using Fengwei. BXA, Broken Alliance Knock, made it out, and Battle Jitney, both are winner's side as well, and Time Man, all guys that we saw on the stream earlier as well. Loser's side, the only ones that I have already are Sword of Dios and Rip, who we just saw also qualified.
Yeah, so those are all good matches. We have, it seems like a couple of losers finals coming up. This is the A3 losers finals.
Okay. It's Bro Pro. Okay, I know this cat versus Aura. This should be really good. So Bro Pro, at least when I last faced him, he was playing King still. I know that he's a long-time King player. He's very, very good. Probably under the shadow of some of the other famous King players, like Little Majin comes to mind as a King player that when people think of King, they think of Little Majin right away, right?
Little Majin is here, actually. His King is so strong.
But that being said, although people think of Little Majin right away when they think of an American King player, actually Brawl Pro is very, very good. Okay. And confirmed, by the way, that indeed your homie's here, Little Majin, he's here.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Little Majin's King. It's he's super fun to watch, and he's such a strong player. So yeah, I hope he does well this weekend. Brawl Pro, I believe from the St. Louis area.
Okay.
Oh, dang. Did we get unconfirmed?
Never mind. We don't know for sure. Sorry. Not sure if Little Majin. I hope he's here because he has a good chance. Anyway, Brawl Pro versus Aura. This is going to be Master Raven versus King. Aura, the best Master Raven that we've seen. I mean, the only Master Raven we've seen, but a very good Master Raven.
For sure.
Wow, nice starter.
Yeah, I wonder who put Brawl Pro in losers bracket, actually.
I don't know. Very interesting question. Well. Smash.gg, dog. I need to go check it out. I'll try to find out for you.
Yeah, it takes a split kicks at the wall. And there's another wall splat right away. It takes a giant swing at the wall for some pretty strong damage, right? You don't have to do too far of a combo. And spacing out Brawl Pro already. You can see his movement is on point. He's looking pretty good here in this round. Oh, ducked, and he got launched for it. This is trouble against the wall here.
Oh my god, that ender. Nice screw kick, though. Definitely saved him.
Yeah. Ah, so this is a rematch. It seems Aura was the one that put Brawl Pro in losers bracket.
Oh, okay, I see. And that makes sense, actually, because Aura, very good Master Raven. Not surprised that Brawl Pro had some trouble.
Yeah, so he takes out the first round. There it is.
Big Shining
Wizard. Tough to break.
Yeah, it's very difficult. It actually has a shorter break window than most 1+2 throws.
So it makes his throw game so good. King he already naturally has such a great throw game.
Ooh, the mix-up.
Yep.
Woo! You should have broke two. Now you have no leg. Oh, he went for a nut. That was grimy.
Yeah, was seeing if Aura would stay on the ground is probably what he thought. Oh, hop kick. Gonna hit the wall.
A wall throw? Oh, nice break.
Time to break.
So that wall pickup throw that he goes for there, that's actually a 50-50. Either he goes for a one throw option, and that's the crotch shot where he like headbutts your crotch. Super dope. It looks cool, by the way. And then the two option is the figure four leg lock.
Exactly. And both of them do a grip of damage if you don't break them. So
oh yeah, you definitely want to break. They don't scale because they're considered a throw still, so you take the full 40 damage or whatever it is that it does to you.
Exactly.
I think it's 35. I could be wrong.
That's why you have to be right on that 50-50. Otherwise, the damage output is super high.
It definitely favors King. And then even if you do break, you kind of tech and are forced into a standing situation at the wall, which means that he gets a mix-up anyway. Alley kick.
Yeah, just the one.
Tricky.
And he's close to closing out this round. So you can see Brawl Pro really slowing it down. What a block.
Yeah, this is a great situation for him. He has a huge health lead. Does not have to come to Master Raven and all her defensive tricks. Wow, great patience. Brawl Pro. That was mad smart.
And then the key charge at the end, too. He played great in that set. I'm surprised.
I would power charge, too, after that. That was a 3-0.
It's one of those things where the fact that he got sent to losers bracket by Aura in the first place is really surprising, considering how that set went.
That was a dominant game number one.
Yeah. Playing on that Namco stick with the, is that the K Korean stick that he's got in there?
It might have a bat top in it. I'm not sure. I can't tell what stick that is. It looks like the old Virtua stick from a while back, the metal one that was out for a hot minute, but I'm not sure if that actually is it or if it's like the Itoki one that looks similar.
Yeah, there's a lot of love for the Itoki sticks in general, I think.
It is the Itoki one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think those just like came back in stock too, actually. But there's a lot of love I always see for the Itoki sticks. They make sticks with the K sticks or just regular joysticks in them.
Yeah, I think that they have the Saint back top available now in their store finally. I know that people were waiting for it for a long time.
Yeah, Saint has his bat top, and I know there's like an infiltration lever now that is useful and stuff like that. So It's like it's popular.
All right.
Dang, look at all the coaching going on.
There's some real coaching. I mean, this is a very important match. You know, I would love to see a Master Raven in semifinals, but I definitely don't want to take anything away from Brawl Pro either. So may the best player win.
Yeah, and but the way Brawl Pro played in that first match, it was really impressive. I feel like he was playing on point.
That was definitely how you fight Master Raven.
But I feel like a game like Tekken is a game you got to be warm in, and you got to be playing well. So maybe he just got caught off guard really early on by how good Aura was.
Master Raven is not popular, especially at this level of play.
For sure.
That's the scariest. Good characters that are not popular, those are the scariest. When it's like, oh, great, fight a Master Raven. Like, when's the last time you fought one of these? By the way, it's a good Master Raven.
Right, and it's sort of different in the sense that I feel like King you see all over the place, right? Much more popular character.
Oh, yeah. Most players will have their King matchup knowledge on deck. Brawl Pro is just an exceptional King player, and he can fight around that. Nice
Looks
mid.
like he ducked at the last second there,
yeah. Wow, really mixing up those strings. I've never even seen that ender to that string before. That's cool.
Yeah, huge low from Brawl Pro.
Now he's in there. Oh, woo! The figure 4.
And those ground throw mix-ups, they add up real quick, right? So it makes you not want to stay on the ground, so then you start getting up quicker.
You start getting up weird, and then he goes for like down 4, or he goes for like that one mid move. I think it's down forward 1 that most Kings like to use.
Yeah.
It might be down back 1.
All right, takes the extension here. Does the throw at the end. It leaves him close enough that he still gets some offense off of it.
Okay,
Ooh,
nice
the hop
knee.
kick. Actually should probably be the round.
Yeah, he might get it. This throw does a lot.
There it is. And yeah, King, you know, the nice thing about his hop kick is that even if it floats, he still gets his full combo off of it.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it'll scale the damage a bit because you hit them airborne or whatever. But yeah, he still gets whatever he needs to get.
Good break on the chain throw that Brawl Pro went for a second ago. Aura. Oh, whiff.
Nice punish, too. On point.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for him. It's about half life on that.
That would have been a wall carry if there was a wall on the stage, but luckily for Brawl Pro, we have infinite stage.
Yeah, which he's utilizing very well. You can see Brawl Pro is on point with his movement. He's not really engaging too much unless... Oh, that was a big whip.
Punish again. He only needs one more mix-up after this, and he can get it. He may mix up. Oh, he
the
did.
hop kick.
That was an intentional drop. He intentionally dropped the combo to go for a mix-up, but Brawl Pro was ready.
Yeah, it looked like it was a throw attempt. So in range now. Oh, whiffed it.
That's big.
Yeah, this is it. He's got one chance. 9 seconds left on the clock. Another.
Nice
How many of those did he whiff that around 3 in a row?
I think that Brawl Pro earlier maybe saw Aura's timing and kind of knew when Aura liked to dash in, but we see that Aura has started to recognize, hey, I'm dashing in at this bad timing so much.
Right. It's a little bit more recognition now.
Nice knee.
Yeah, he's looking like Aura's looking alive here for sure. This is what you need. Oh, got hit
capital
though.
punishment. That's big.
Yeah, just about tied up here.
And now we get a real mix-up. He's probably going to get up. Yep. Oh, Bro recognized that he would get up and went for a 1+2 grab, but...
Brawl Pro in rage now. You got to be careful. Okay, almost closing out.
Nice low parry. It's going to scale pretty hard, though. He needs a mix-up.
He does have rage, and it missed again.
Goodness. So what Brawl Pro was hoping for there, and that's the second time he's whipped that way, is he's hoping that Aura will go for a wake-up kick or a move of that nature, because then the rage drive will hit, and he'll get a guaranteed OTG throw after, and he'll just does like 70 damage or something. It might be more than that.
Yeah, that's a lot. And you know, those rage arts that splat like that, oh, the giant swing too. He's got to tech this.
If he does not tech, he's dead on the spot. Oh, did not tech. Lived on a pixel. I thought it would actually kill.
Yeah, it was super close. But that not teching that is brutal now. That running power crush from...
He's got to hit. He's got to hit this rage drive. That's how he can come back. It's the only way. If he hits it, then he can win.
Yeah,
Brawl Pro needs to stop whiffing those because he definitely will rage drive.
Oh!
If only, if only. That was very smart. One hit of the alley kick straight into the mid option, and Brawl Pro closes it out. Well played. Aura unfortunately eliminated despite having a very strong Master Raven. Respect to him. But yeah, he's going to have to try his luck at the next one.
Yeah, that was risky. I mean, the thing about the alley kick, I think a lot of people expect, especially in low life situations, for them to go to multiple low kicks.
Yeah, no, I don't think that Brawl Pro will ever do something like that. Because when you do the multiple alley kicks, right, let's say I do like 4, right?
Yeah.
Like a scrub. This is what scrubs will do.
Yes.
When you block one alley kick, you don't have to sit there and take the rest of the mix-up. You don't have to wait for him to do more alley kicks or choose a mid. Immediately when you block one, you just hop kick right away, and it does not matter which option he chose next. Like, you'll just hop kick through whatever he does, and you'll kill him.
Yeah, it's really sort of a round closing thing, or like
you want that to be the very last hit that like will finish them off or something of that nature. You definitely don't want alley kicks to just be like hanging out there.
Oh yeah, definitely not. It is something that you see online a lot, or as you mentioned, like at low levels, people are just going to it.
And I get it, because it is a good low, especially at low level. But at high level, that will just never work for you, or it'll work like once, and then the next time you try, your opponent will take half your life, and you'll just never want to do that again.
Yeah, that's how it happens. Tekken is one of those games where it's like something will work, and then it'll never work again.
Yeah, it's like you got it one time, but okay, now I'm gonna watch for it.
Yeah, and if you time your stuff so that the one time is an important time, then you'll be okay.
All right. And we got another Broken Alliance versus In Disguise matchup. It's going to be Reflex representing Broken Alliance up against Q-Trix. And this is the losers finals of A4, so this is to make it out of their pool. We saw a little bit of Q-Trix earlier, but I believe this is the first time that we're seeing Reflex on the broadcast.
Yeah, and right after this, we'll start with the B block of pools. So that'll be after this is the final losers finals, final match of the first set of pools.
Yep.
So if you guys haven't been tuned in, now you're caught up.
More or less. The second set of pools, I believe, has already started. In the meantime, we've just been holding like qualifier matches for the broadcast, so you guys can watch.
Looking like they're making sure buttons are cool.
All right, so Q-Trix is maybe opting straight for Nina from the get-go this time.
Yeah, we saw him play Xiaoyu last time, and it didn't work out. So now back to sort of the main character. Oh, the power stance. The pad power stance. You see that? This is the real one. We saw the one knee earlier, but this is next level. Yeah.
Enjoy that while you're young, because when you get to my age and you have arthritis in your knees or something, you're going to be sad. I'm not that old, but you know what I mean.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not old, and that looks uncomfortable to me.
You're going to get some kind of knee condition doing that all the time. I'm just kidding, by the way. It's probably just fine. Nina versus Law.
Yeah, my intuition tells me that my knees would not like that.
All right, Devil's Pit. This is one of, probably the most unique stage in the entire game. The stage has a transition. Once someone is on match point, it will transition from a wall stage to an infinite stage.
Exactly, yeah. And it gets a little bit more volcano-y.
Yeah, another volcano stage. I think this is the one that Kazuya gets thrown off of originally, if I'm not mistaken. But I could have it wrong, because as you said, there's a million like volcano lava stages, so who knows?
It's crazy. I feel like there's more volcano stages in this game.
I think there's a third one, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
There's a whole bunch.
I just can't remember it at the moment.
Yeah, there's like 11. There's a couple. Ooh, just, staying on the ground to avoid that mix-up there. Didn't finish the string, was worried about the duck, but it didn't come. Bolt in rage now. There's the drive for the mix-up.
While standing soon, no punish. The last hit of the string worked out anyway. They are flaying at each other. Nobody cares right now. And that throw might do it. Nope, drop the combo.
Yeah. This is one of those stages, as you mentioned, octagonal or...
Yeah, it's like a weird round shape, like octagonal, right? And so because of that, you have to be aware of all the strange side splats that can happen and things of that nature.
Dexa heck the square, and it's got like a weird shape to it.
Yeah, this is one of the stages where if you're on point with your side splats, though, you can side splat someone and then sidewalk and then screw them so that they screw away from the wall and get a full combo when you shouldn't get one. Easier said than done, but very doable.
It's that transition you mentioned. Now infinite stage. So no longer a threat for the wall, and I feel like that's where Reflex has really been killing it, right? Law gets a lot of damage at the wall and mix-ups too.
His poke game has been working well, though. Nice slide, and even the slide as OTG did a good amount of damage.
Yeah.
Oh my, slide world. Welcome to my vortex.
This time they're running 3, trying to find some kind of offense. Good duck.
No punish, though.
We'll trade on that. Anything will do it now for Reflex. You see him just wait on the ground there. He was like, all right, I'm just going to hang out.
Up. Why not?
Yeah, let the mix-up whiff above your head, whatever string you went for, and then get up, tag him low.
Nina, actually, one of the few weaknesses of Nina, she does not have a lot of moves that pick you up off the floor. Like, you know, we have some characters that have, like, Devil Jin back 4, the nonsense OTG that OTGs everything, right? Well, she doesn't really have a move like that.
Man, Devil Jin back 4 is crazy.
Oh, that move's sick.
Crazy, crazy move.
So good. It's so good that they gave it to Kazuya. They made it like forward, and he doesn't even get a guaranteed combo, and it's still good. It's like way worse than the Devil Jin one, and it doesn't matter. It's a good move.
The notation alone is brutal, right?
Yeah,
like
it's
back
like
4 versus 4, 4, 4, 4.
Yeah, it's annoying to have like forward, 4. And then, you know, like Kazuya has like wave dashes and crap too, right? So now if you want to do it out of a wave dash, you have to do like a perfect input.
Yeah, and Devil-Jin does wave dash back four.
Yeah, you just do it, right? But and yet still, it's for Kazuya, it's still a good move, which shows you how crazy the Devil-Jin one was, or is, because it still exists. Devil-Jin's also got that weird back four, down four. I'm not sure if you've seen the video of it. For some reason, even though all the Mishimas have the same down four, more or less, Devil-Jin's, if you do it at the max range, most characters while standing four will not reach. It's not the same case as many of the other Mishimas.
I've actually seen that, yeah. You know, Tekken Twitter videos, I feel like pop up on my feed all the time with the most interesting tech. People find stuff like that all the time.
Yep. And knowing those little nuances matters a lot. That's true matchup knowledge. When you know things like, oh, at this range, I can't punish the Devil-Jin down four. When you know those things, that's when you're really experiencing the matchup.
Yeah, and surprised to see that he did block standing there against that rage dive. Picked up for the combo. That's new in this patch.
That's new stuff. You can much easier to pick up than it used to be. You could pick her up previously, but like good luck. It was very difficult.
Especially if she just stayed down on the floor, like you'd have to use a move that hit up on the floor, or she could just roll back or stay grounded. Or
now if you block it and you're on point, you can get a small combo. It's still not like your full damage, but hey, you know, at least you hurt her for going for that amazing low that she loves to go for.
Right, which just means now they're going to go for the mid launcher instead,
which is safe for some reason.
Of course. Oh, second and third hit caught. Actually, this is good damage.
Okay.
At the wall. Not the full wall combo, but the slide and the follow-up will kill. Reflex here.
He's running away with the set right now. And Q-Trix, the Xiaoyu change, hoping to show a different face maybe or a different strategy. It does not seem to be working very well.
All right, gets in there, cancels into the AOP.
Nice break.
Throw break.
We have defense, but having some trouble really opening up the defense of Reflex in return.
Yeah, and he's sort of just sticking to like a poke-heavy game, movement-heavy, and it's sort of throwing Q-Trix off.
And he's blocking really well. That's what's making it the most scary. It's not that Q-Trix is not going for like his mix-ups and his tricks and even every now and then AOP like that there, right?
Yep.
But no, Reflex is just blocking everything. Finally, a Rage Drive lands. Still not going to be that much damage.
Oh, went for the throw.
No
and there's a launch.
No counter hit. Not enough for the kill.
Oh, goes for the throw. What a break.
Yeah, not a mix-up anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, and the wow standing for. Oh, wow. Huge pop-up on that.
Yeah, he went for the DS and the DSS at the end just to style. And nice, he pulled it off. Good stuff to him. That was like a 6-0, right? Was it 6-0?
Might have been 6 straight rounds.
Yeah, that was clean, man. Well played. Really, you know, all of what Law is really all about. Very pokey, you know, pulled out the slides when he needed to, and then, okay, I don't need these slides anymore. Right back to the poke game.
Yeah, slide is such a good tool because anytime you see Law duck from like half screen away, you're always thinking about the slide.
You have to be aware that the slide's there, right? And you know, some Laws are very good at, you know, the input for the slide, part of it is that those characters have a unique duck dash. I don't know how to explain it, but there's like kind of a little dash that he does before the slide comes out. And you can use that to actually intrude on the opponent while you're crouching, which actually most characters can't do very effectively. So because of that, not only is there that slide mix-up, but then there's the, oh, he approached. You know, is he going to slide? Is he going to while standing 2? Is he going to just like stand back up and do a down forward 1 or something? And, you know, hesitating in that one little moment is really all he needs to land something solid.
And, you know, the slide is less damage than eating the launcher, so you'll see people eat multiple slides back to back to back to back.
But the situation after the slide kind of sucks for you, too. It's like sometimes he gets a guaranteed, like, down 3 after or whatever, or sometimes he gets a mix-up on you. Yes, just a good tool and well used there. So we got another one of your favorites on the stream, guys. Make sure to check him out. It's Mr. Porkchop representing Virtual Storm, Team VX. VS, sorry. Why did I say VX?
Close enough. VS.
Virtual Storm, Porkchop.
Yeah, always a fun player to watch. Not only because he's good at the game, but obviously he knows how to use his words well. He's a wordsmith.
He knows how to use his words well. That's a good way to describe it. He's definitely entertaining to listen to speak.
Oh, yeah. I feel like always one of the most fun players to watch for that reason, right? He's good at the game and he can back it up.
Yeah, he knows how to chat it up with you. So his opponent is Straw Hat Seiko. I guess he doesn't go by Straw Hat anymore. Now he just calls himself Seiko.
I mean, he doesn't have the straw hat on.
Yeah, I guess not. So, yeah, but Seiko, another OG. I'm not sure if these people are evenly matched or Porkchop is quite superior, but I know that Seiko has been around for a long time. And if I'm Porkchop, you can see it in his face, but if I'm Porkchop, I'm definitely not underestimating Seiko, I'm thinking
sure.
to myself, I need to bring my A game against this opponent.
Yeah, you know you're playing against a real player.
So I don't know if he's changed yet from Josie. Porkchop has been playing Josie the most often in tournament. He's quite good with her. In fact, I'm very impressed by some of what he can do. That being said, he has the same complaint as many of the Josie players, and that's that although she does have a good amount of Bruce tools, she does not have the very famous Bruce back 2, which is one of his best tools in general in Tag 2 and one of his best tools in older games as well. So because Josie does not have the back 2, her approach towards range 0/range 1 game has to be much different than Bruce's was.
For sure. She has a lot of the returning moves, but also she's just not Bruce, right?
She's
a lot of Bruce mains just like, you know, not the character Josie because she has the moves or Bruce because he has the moves, but they just want to play the character Bruce.
Yeah.
So it is rough, but you know.
By the way, if you want to see where many of the moves for Bruce and Josie came from, you can watch, shoot. I'm an idiot because I forgot the movie, but there's one of those old martial arts movies where they got all the moves from, and he even does the the 3-2 over and over, and then, you know, there's the slide where she goes, and she kicks you.
No.
He even does that, and like, you know how he counter hits and knocks them off their feet? He actually does that to someone.
Oh,
he kicks them so hard that
somebody
they, like,
in the
flip
chat
back.
must know.
Dude, I wish I could think of the name of the movie right now. It's one of those old Muay Thai martial arts movies. The actor is one of the famous martial artists too, which pisses me off that I can't think of the movie at the moment.
But the cool thing about Tekken is that a lot of those moves you can find where they come from, right?
Yeah,
you
I like that. And there's even that guy, was it Eric Jacobs or Eric Jacobus? Is that his name?
Who
that does like the
Tekken
moves in real life?
Yeah. Those are
I think that's pretty cool.
So there it is. Josie versus Dragunov. Oh man, Porkchop is rocking over there. That's how you know it's serious.
No, he knows that he's, as I said before, he knows he's facing a good opponent. He's gonna bring his A game. That was sick.
I already hear him. I can hear him from here. I know that. I know this is a real match because I can hear him from here.
Nice break. That 1+2 throw gives her a guaranteed combo on the wall.
Man, good block on the down two. Porkchop is steamrolling here in the corner.
That's punishable. Very nice 1-4-3.
The running two.
Don't touch me. He might get a perfect. He's looking for it. Nice block into the perfect.
Oh man, he is rocking. He is feeling it.
That was perfectly played. Definitely deserved the golden letters. Nice stuff there on the elbow. Seiko trying to bring it back.
That's one of those moves we talked about earlier. It doesn't look like a high, but it actually is. Yeah,
it is a high, though it doesn't look like it. It's very similar to like the 3-2 from Kazumi that's got that little punch. I think Kazuya has almost the exact same string. Okay.
Checking in with that down poke after. And Porkchop really playing at that point, that 0 range that you mentioned earlier, right? Really trying to beat in your face.
I think that's probably good against Dragunov. I don't think he wants to deal with running 2. He doesn't want any opportunities for down 2 to become effective. And so because, good interrupt. Good interrupt.
Yeah, try to get that pressure off the rage drive.
Yep. But as I was going to say, he's probably going to play range 0, range 1, mostly because he doesn't want to deal with running 2 down 2.
Exactly.
Which, not an insurmountable tactic, but I don't think that Josie has a lot of very good answers for it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, many characters don't, right?
Yeah, some characters can answer back. Josie really can't. She just wants to avoid that situation. This is what starts happening when he gets running 2 down 2 all the time, by the way.
Yeah, his mix-up's so strong. His damage output's massive. He has a lot of safe ways to open you up.
Oh, are you serious? Wow. Porkchop.
Yeah, he was doing the uppercut in real life, too.
Yeah,
he was
he's like, no, I know this is going to hit.
Look for that orbital at the start, too, with the butterfly.
I would have blocked low. I thought that move was coming.
She has good ways to kind of harass you with those moves, and you can see that he's really kind of opening him up, making him uncomfortable. Has him near the wall.
The pressure is mid-option. That was sick. Again, I definitely would have crouched. I was like, okay, he's going to go for the stupid mid-high string that everyone loves at the wall, and then I would have got mid-kick.
Oh, man.
That was legit.
This is, you know, one of the most dangerous things about playing against Porkchop is not just him as a player, but it's you have to sit next to him while he has all this energy.
But to be honest, like, I prefer that because some opponents really won't give you a clue when they're about to do something. But actually, Porkchop, whether he realizes it or not, and this is why he sometimes struggles against the best opponents, is that he often gives a clue to the opponent which mix-up he will use by what he's doing.
Yeah.
So no, don't be afraid of this. If anything, embrace it and understand that he's giving you an opportunity to figure out what he may or may not do next.
Exactly. And some players will see, like, sort of the way he acts outside the game will get to some people.
Yeah. Some
and then
guys
they'll play worse. But some people, it'll make them play better.
I'm from New York, man. This doesn't scare me. This is like normal conversation to me.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay.
Yeah, we were talking about the differences earlier. That East Coast attitude. Yeah, if you've never been, I feel like especially if you've never been to a tournament in the East Coast, you might not be familiar with this kind of stuff. Or even like the South.
Yeah, true that. Atlanta, they're all about this stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Just another thing you have to know how to deal with in the match.
Dude, his pressure is great. He's not doing anything fancy or complicated. He's using his smaller 1- and 2-hit mid and high strings, but just with that, he was able to not only force Seiko to the wall, but take the entire round without a single combo.
Yep. And that's how you know that your pressure is on point, when you don't even find a wow hit from behind.
Yep.
You don't even find a launch, right? You're just playing clean offense. You're finding these little pokes that add up.
And Seiko has not landed much beyond jabs in this entire game so far.
Oh, counter hit
Ouch.
So what happens, all that pressure from poke chop adds up, and eventually you want to break, right? You want to hit that button,
you want to do something or press a button or something. But instead, he should try to do what he did earlier in the set. There was a point where he broke away and he started going for running 2, down 4-1, his mix-up. Instead of trying to fight this head-on, I feel like, okay, that was clean. There we go. Nice. Keep it going, keep it going.
He's got to get some offense. Oh,
so
ducked
smart.
Again, and the butterfly edge. 2 quick rounds for poke chop.
Yep, Josie's special little orbital that crushes even more than orbitals do.
Yeah, it's a crazy move. It beats all kinds of mids, right? And this is huge.
Great. Orbital's typically known for crushing lows. That one also crushes mids, just as you said.
Yeah, it'll happen sometimes. That's just the way it goes. Throw break again. Position switch, though, so poke chop probably not too upset about it. Whip punish on the hop kick.
Oh, nice mid. Okay, this is the start. Nice low. Didn't get a counter hit, but still in control. Oh my goodness, was in control, and then pork chop just came swinging. Okay.
The rage. He's got a block here against the wall. He's in trouble. The low. Oh,
wow,
and interrupted. Went for that down.
You think you're good? You think you're good, pork chop? Yo, first attempt me right now. Oh man, good stuff. Good stuff.
You would have thought he was a law player at the end.
Yeah, he was doing that.
That was pretty good.
Oh man, yeah, that was legit. All right, so pork chop will advance. Straw Hat Seiko, unfortunately, sent to the loser's side.
Yep.
Or just Seiko, I'm sorry. I keep calling him Straw Hat Seiko. That was like his old name.
Changing your name is hard, you know. A lot of people will always remember you
call
for...
you the old name, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't
Tampa
mind that
Bison
much.
once told me, call me Booker. And I was like, okay, bro. And then I called him Tampa Bison. No, I'm just kidding, Booker. I'm sorry, bro. He's probably watching the stream knowing.
His name is, I think, still Tampa Bison.
Oh,
so
it's
it's hard, right? Like, you have to change the identity completely. If it's there on one thing,
you're kind of done. Like, good luck with me ever changing my name from Spooky. I'm just going to walk to the channel. People are like, what's up, Spooky?
Yeah, you're Spooky forever.
My name's not that anymore. Well, don't matter. What's up, Spooky?
I go by Dragon Lord 420 now.
Yo, as soon as Dragon Ball Z comes out, you best believe that.
What up, Dragon Lord?
Gogeta 214 in the house. All right, Jimmy J. Tran representing Team NCSS up against QSEF.
Jimmy Tran, sort of unassuming as always, shows up. Man, he's all brown.
Yep.
He's got the striped shirt and the brown pants.
I hope he entered the Third Strike tournament, by the way. For those that don't recall, not only is Naps a super good Tekken player, but also he was one of the best Third Strike players in the business. He was super good.
Yep. He's good at pretty much everything he plays that's a fighting game, right? He's
if he cares about the game and he wants to play it, like he's going to be in the upper echelon of players.
For sure. And yeah, I believe this is an interesting match, QSEF that he's playing against here. Also, we can see Jody the Great is in this set of pools. He'll be playing the next match.
One of the best League players in the world right now, along with Fighting GM. The two of them kind of trading the title of who's the best League right now.
Yeah. You know if Fighting GM is at this tournament, actually?
I don't know if he attended. So for GM, like, I'm not trying to put his business out there or anything like that, so like I won't get into it too much. But, you know, GM is hot or cold on Tekken right now. Some days he's like, yeah, I'm really feeling it. And then some days he's like, well, you know, I've done this traveling thing for so long, and I'm in the Guinness Book of World Records already, and I've done all this already. Like, why do I need to do this again? I don't have anything to prove anymore, right? So I feel like some days he's of one mentality, and some days he's of the other mentality, and he's not really sure, like, what he wants to do in the end, right?
Okay.
Right now, I think that he's not really feeling it, so I think that he chose to take a break instead of attending TFC.
Yeah, honestly, the tournament schedule is brutal, right? It's a long year.
And he's been doing this for, he's young, mind you, okay? I think he's on like 23 or 24 or something like that. But even as a young person, you know, he's been traveling to Tekken tournaments since he was like a teenager, right? So I could understand.
The travel adds up for sure, especially, you know, if you get sick or if you're going internationally and stuff like that.
That has happened. He has gotten sick at a tournament before. I remember that was final round, pretty sure.
Yeah, I think a lot of people got sick at final round. It's like the start of the year, so everybody is there, and it's like the first event. It happens.
All right, so we are going to have QSEF versus Jimmy J Tran shortly. Right now, they're just getting everything set up. So stick around. Don't go too far because I know that you guys want to see it. Right now, they're just getting the console restarted and etc. so that everybody can hook up correctly.
Yeah, and a lot of people know, like, the thing about Jimmy is you don't get to see him play that often, right? I mean, really, all he's really competed in this year was maybe SCR, which is just the other weekend. But he does play a lot on Bronson's stream. I think that it's Strong. What is the name of the stream? Strong Style?
Strong Style? Are they still using that channel?
NorCal Strong Style.
Cool, I'm glad they're still using that channel.
So, yeah, if you ever tune in, I think that's one of the oftentimes like most underappreciated Twitch channels. Like you'll tune in and it'll be like Jimmy and all these NorCal dudes playing.
I'm glad you said that because, all right, you guys in this stream right now, how many viewers are there right now on this stream? Let me know.
Yeah.
4,500. 4,500 of you guys are messing up right now. And I'll tell you why, okay? Because I come to the Tekken channel and I watch this channel and I see you guys all in here with me. And some of you guys even chat with me in the chat. You know who you are, right? And then I go later and I go check out Spirogen. Yeah. Who's the Tekken 5 national champion, one of the best Eddie players in the world, and he has like 40 viewers. And I'm like, are you serious? Do you guys not even know like who these guys are? Like,
yep.
I'll go look, and Jody the Great streaming right now. Oh snap, JTG streaming 15 viewers. Are you for real?
Yep.
Like you guys don't even know the people you're supposed to be watching. I don't understand.
Yeah, and you'll see Jimmy playing with Bronson, and like Peeling is there, and
have like
Cody
100
is
viewers.
there.
I bet or something terrible, right?
Dude, I tune in and it's
you
like
guys don't even know.
Yeah, it's like 40 people. I'm sitting in the chat
I watch
and I'm talking to
JDCR
them.
stream, okay? JDCR, #1 in the world right now, okay? JDCR, I go watch his stream. I'm subscribed to everything, okay? You know how many people are in there? Average 300 less. I stream Tekken, me, myself, playing online. Total scrub, Spooky, playing online. I get 3 times the viewers of JDCR. How is that fair?
That's how the world goes. It's crazy,
It's like,
right?
come on, man. You guys are not watching it right. Don't watch me play Tekken. I suck. Watch JDCR and Jimmy J Tran and Spirogen, JDGG. Watch those guys play, please.
Check out those streams, man. JDCR especially, he will answer you in English.
Yeah, dude.
So if you're
chill,
an English viewer, just go check it out. Yeah, his stream is entertaining too. He's funny. And check out that NorCal Strong Style stream to see Bronson and them play. I tuned in once and it was like Peeling, Cody, Bronson, and Jimmy, and they were just running sets, right? They're just playing games after game after game.
You could learn so much just watching. You don't even have to do anything. You just got to sit there and watch what they're doing, and you will learn so much really quickly.
Right, and a tournament has downtime, and you got to set up new matches and stuff like that. These guys are just playing like 30 games straight.
And they'll answer your questions too. You'll be like, well, why do you like that one combo instead of this combo? And they'll even explain to you, and they'll, Brian Mirror. I'm sorry, I got distracted by the face masks.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm always happy to watch more of Mr. Naps' Brian.
Yeah, so Naps, one of the strongest Brian players right now, as we know. And this character's pretty sick in this game. He did get a stealth nerf on console. I forget which move it is. It's one of the lows. I think Kotosuka back 3. It used to give you a full combo guaranteed. Now you only get a follow-up hit, but you don't get a full combo.
Yeah, low soccer kick is what you're talking about, right? Yeah, it used to be counter hit launcher, actually, which a lot of people were like, what in the world?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That being said, he still has some things that are pretty crazy. So, yeah, don't sleep on this character's damage.
Yeah, definitely still one of the strongest characters. There it is, another one of the counter hits. He's a character who really opens you up with the counter hits. You can see the great wall carry as well.
If you have a lot of trouble versus this character, I find that a lot of people don't understand the secret to fighting him, and that's that actually Brian is missing a lot of defensive tools that the rest of the cast has. He does not have a real hop kick, only an orbital, and doesn't have some other defensive tools as well. So believe it or not, even though it seems like he's so scary on defense, he's one of the easiest characters to rush down of the entire cast.
Yeah, he has great offense himself, and he plays up close really well. But yeah, as you mentioned, that orbital, it can beat lows, but it's not a hop kick.
When he's minus, point blank is actually scary for him. But then when he's plus and he's doing his down forward 1-1-1-1 and his forward 4 and whatnot, in those situations, he's still effective at range 0 and range 1.
Exactly. Yeah, he does have that great hit confirmable down forward 1, as you mentioned, orbital at the start of the round. And there's that back 2-4. He's going to be able to carry to the wall here. Takes the double knee. That allows him to set up the taunt. Oh, wow. Just picked them up. So he saw earlier that QSEF was actually delaying. Yep, hit confirmed. Yep. So that down forward 1, rapid fireball, you can hit confirm it into the rest of the string. But he saw earlier that QSEF, when knocked down, was scared of the taunt pressure after, right? The unblockable taunt. So that time he just leads with mid soccer kick to pick him right up off the ground because he knew he was going to lay down.
Yeah, with Jimmy, I'm not really sure how you should attack the taunt because he's the type of player that can go for the taunt setup and react to what you're doing and cancel out the taunt and change his mind and do something else.
Right.
That's the most scary, right? Because then you can't just like bait him by waiting and things like that.
Yeah.
I think that a better thing to do against him in particular is that if you're not sure which setup he's going to go for, don't even guess, just mash wake up kick like right away. And that forces him to not only cancel out of his taunt, but then also react to your wake up kick, which at least makes him think about multiple things rather than him just going more mode and just autopiloting you the entire time.
Yeah, one of the few players that will consistently hit taunt jet upper or taunt cancels into
he's so
anything.
good with that.
Taunt back four, jet upper, he'll hit those stuff. He'll hit that at the wall. So you have to be very, very, careful of that kind of stuff. One of the few players that can do it consistently, and maybe the only other person I can think of that hits it clean is Knee.
They're comparable actually in their hit rate on that. They both hit them about the same amount.
That quarter circle back 2-4. And man, look at the movement from Jimmy.
We may not see it in this set, but Jimmy, Knee has his combo too, but Jimmy also has a ridiculous combo of forward. He does the forward counter hit, and he does quarter circle back 2-1. The punch that launches you super high. Oh, man, that combo does like 80 without the wall. Are you for real?
Oh, he went for mid-screen taunt, trying to get the back four.
Yep. This is actually looking close for Q-Sub, and he's got a rage drive.
All right, the blue
and
back
Jimmy
one.
spent his nice sidestep.
Block on the low soccer, and there's the wall rising 3 to close it out. And Jimmy, he's one of the few players that does the same thing after every time he wins a round, which is just sidewalk. He has that post-round sidewalk. Yeah.
My movement is greater than yours.
And a mock kick. That's like his favorite thing. 2-4 for the punish. A couple of those down back threes to check, too.
Yeah, down back 3, just one of his better lows. Relatively safe if they do block it. High crush, yeah. It's a good tool.
Ooh, whipping that orbital from downtown. Actually, the running 3 caught the sidewalk.
Yeah, running 3, it doesn't track that well, but a little bit to his left side, I believe it is.
Yeah, Brian has a few sort of linear moves. Oh, he'll be able to close out the round here with the knees.
Round 3.
And it's looking clean for Jimmy J. He's one of the players we expect to do well this weekend, so you can see why. It's that rapid fire down forward 1. Oh, the block kick.
4-4-4. Kept the combo basic. It's still going to do a lot. Jeez. 4-4-4 combos.
Counter hit mock kick. It's a lot of damage for sure. That down back 3, checking him again. Ooh. And there it is. Clean round. Down back 3 into the wall standing 4. Uh-oh. We're just going to call that a missed Korean backdash, all right? He's not a degenerate.
I'm sure he's just messing around.
Yeah.
Some people take teabags probably like way too seriously when it's just people like messing with their stick or whatever else it is.
Yeah.
Wow, that was
hit the
wall.
Are
you serious?
A lot of damage. Low soccer kick. 2. And the down forward 2-3. Anything will do it. The taunt at the wall.
Taunt jab. Yep. Guaranteeing the kill. And
it's
then
easier
face
than something like taunt back 4 or taunt standing 2.
To be honest, like when they gave him 1+2/2, that new move, I think they gave it to him like in Tekken 6 or late in Tekken 5 or something like that. Ever since then, he's had like an easy like finish off option for the kill with the taunt. And I think it's like 13 frames or something. It's like it's so easy to do the taunt cancel into that move.
Yeah.
And then it leaves him standing. It gives you crazy plus frames. The only reason that you don't see the good Brian players use it is that they're so good that they can just do like taunt back 4 instead or something, right? But like if you're a scrub Brian, you're like, well, I can't do taunt jet upper all the time. Dude, taunt 1+2/2. It's actually really good. Not as good as getting a full combo, but you'll scare a lot of people with that.
Yeah, you should actually, if you've never tried any of that, you should probably try it in training mode with Brian. The taunt stuff.
Yeah,
it's not
as hard as you think. Especially if you're not trying to do jet up every time. You're trying to do taunt into jab or taunt into 1+2/2. Like you could even as a scrub do it almost every time.
Yeah, like taunt back 4 or taunt jet upper. All right, well
those are high level.
Yeah,
you don't have to do that day 1.
But not everybody is there, right? So you have to know what your execution
level is. Even
taunt
back 4 is not that hard. Even, like an intermediate player can pull that one off if they really want, especially at the wall where it's a little easier. Taunt jet upper, that's the truly difficult one.
Yeah, then you see Knee mid-screen doing taunt jet upper, and you're like,
hard.
okay, well, you're a wizard.
Yeah, I've seen Naps do it too. I'm like, I don't even understand how you do it. As a 1-frame link both ways, you have the perfect forward, perfect back, and then press the 2 at the same moment as you press the back. And if you don't do all 3 of those inputs perfectly, you have no chance of hitting the taunt jet upper.
Yep. It's a very difficult thing to hit that consistently. But you see it. You see it from the really highest level of player.
All right. So speaking of which, now we're going to see some awesome Lee. Joey the Great, who's got to be very, very happy that Lee received some very recent buffs in patch 1.07. Wall carry game improved significantly. Combo game much more consistent. Yeah, and even there's supposedly there's that one string. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but supposedly while standing 2-4 now, you can get 2-1-2 guaranteed afterwards. I think that's
really?
notation. The little supposedly.
Okay.
I've seen videos of this. I don't know if it's real or not yet, but it's been a topic of conversation. The improved while standing 2-4 allows you to get a 2-1-2 or 2-2-1, whatever that string is.
Yeah, you know what's interesting? He's one of the few characters that received like legit buffs in the patch.
Well,
a lot of people just got bug
I
fixes.
get it because what they did was they changed his combos to make them not as damaging, right?
Yeah.
But part of the problem was that some of his combos became inconsistent. For example, that move, I think it's while standing 4-3, the one where he does the kick into the flip, right?
Yes.
They added a lot of forward momentum to that move to make it so it combos properly. But before they added that, actually there were a lot of situations where if you did the combo with the max range, it just would not combo properly.
Right.
So it's more like a quality of life type of fix for him, just to make it so like he could be played properly. But at the same time, you know, when you buff things like that, there are side effects and things that happen that also make your character better.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like quality of life is one of the best changes you can give a character, right? Not necessarily buffs, but just making them more consistent always feels good.
Just like, you know, cool, now I can do all my combos and I don't have to know which range to do this combo.
Yeah.
I like things like that.
That kind of stuff
too.
will complicate a character, and if they're not already super strong, it makes it even more difficult to play them, you know?
Yep. So his opponent is Tacos 450.
All right, I'm about it.
I like Tacos.
Yeah, me too.
Lee versus Kazumi, and Kazumi unfortunately was the recipient of a nerf actually.
Yes.
Her down forward 1, the hitbox is not as big on the first hit of the down forward 1 series. That being said, like I play Kazumi a lot and I played her online, and I can notice the nerf. Like there's a couple situations where I whiff a down forward 1 where I normally wouldn't, but I think it's a little bit overstated. It's not as bad as people.
They also lowered the range on her standing 1 a little bit, right?
So I don't know if that made it in. It was proposed that her jab would get nerfed, but in the final patch notes, there's no mention of the jab, only of the down forward 1. So I'm not sure if the jab nerf made it in or not.
Interesting, yeah. I mean, she's one of the characters that, you know, has been doing well in tournament. It's mentioned that she is pretty simple to play, right? A great kind of beginner-style character.
She's a new character, and I find out with most of the new characters, intentionally, they were designed to be simple. Most of them have 60 moves or less, things of that nature. But yeah, she's very good. Easy mode character, good poke game. She's a poker and not a combo type. But that being said, if you like a poke character, Kazumi is probably a good place to start.
She's an excellent choice. Yeah, if you're a newer player, I think definitely one of the characters that many people recommend. See that down forward 1
I like
start.
her a lot. I play her. I think she's great.
She is very fun, right? Simple and strong, and a really cool character to mess around with. Takes the knockdown. Yep, guaranteed after.
Nice side step.
That 1-1-2, the knockdown the Mishimas have.
Yeah, every Mishima gets that move, the 1-1-2. Very effective for Kazumi, though. Without that, she would be a lot less scary.
Yeah, it gives her a good threat off the down forward 1 and a jab check. There it is again, that down forward 1. Still
yeah, it's a confirmable string, so you can use it like that with the down forward 1. I find that what's most effective for it, though, is that if you use it right with Kazumi, you can discourage the opponent from using a lot of their good -10 moves.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you can discourage that.
One of the best 10-frame punishes.
Yeah, 1-1-2.
Gives you the knockdown. You can run up for pressure after, right? You get wall carrying, hop kick, but yeah, it was off axis.
The only character that can rival it is Gigas with the 1-2 jab punish. That's also very good and has like way too much range. 4-4-4 traded. Unfortunate, but nice low parry. He can rage art. He can rage art. Rage art.
Ooh, did the combo instead.
Okay. It worked. It worked.
Yeah, that's if you trust yourself, you can do the combo.
No, he knew what to do.
Yeah. He's gonna hit the wall anyway. So interesting. Jody the Great down around here. His opponent's legit for sure, and you can see that he knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah,
yeah, punishes
he's in
Tiger
there. Nice
uppercut.
down forward too. He is. Yeah, I was gonna say that it was off axis there. Ender 1+2. No, he missed it. Did it a little slow there.
And that Ender with the Tiger does a ton of damage.
Yeah, it was also buffed on console. The Tiger now flips you when it hits, so you get a better mix-up. Not there in the original arcade version. Nice interrupt. Didn't even duck the last hit. Just jab straight between. Oh! It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
It wasn't me either. It was in the middle of his combo.
Oh, no. Wow. Really? He took the round for the...
Wow.
Yo, JTG. All right. Well, JTG took the round for the pause. How did he even pause? Shouldn't tournament mode be on right now?
Oh, yeah. That's a great question.
I guess they turned it off. Well, not the smartest thing that...
Guys are killing eSports.
That's brutal. Yeah, I know. eSports were killed with that one. Armor. And you get the guaranteed follow-up, just like Jin.
Oh, man. Now it's looking rough. There's a little lead for Jody the Great here.
He was winning that round. It was going to be 1-0. Yo, JTG.
Yeah, that one pause. He got hit one time. Everybody would have taken it. Oh, the throw break. Super important.
Dude, I can't believe this is real. All right. He still could come back. Down back 4. Did not get the follow-up.
Got the back for a second there against the wall.
No.
Quick, pause it. Pause
This
it
is
again.
over.
Oh,
This is over.
no. Down forward 1.
Why did he? Oh, man. He went for the wrong option after down back 4. When you get the down back 4 counter hit, you can just do another down back 4 if you're not sure what to do. The best follow-up is to just do raw down 2.
Yeah.
You get the nice OTG hit, and you force them to stand back
Yeah,
up.
just plant him at the ground there. Man, that pause was brutal. So they're
That
going to
was,
turn back
that
on
was
tournament mode.
a game-losing pause. And he's probably thinking, so why the fuck is tournament mode not on? Excuse my language, but I would be thinking the same thing. Like, what? I don't understand.
Oh, dang, look at
How
that
is that?
shirt.
That shirt's dope. Hopefully that shirt makes him feel better because he's probably not feeling very good about that loss right now.
That pause is brutal, man. Brutal. It was like he got the launcher and then just pause. And then unpause.
And it was like an instant pause too, and JTG was still like, no, I saw that. You're like, you gotta give me the game. I'm sorry,
the one
man.
frame pause unpause
No,
reaction
was not good enough.
Yeah, he's seen that. He's seen that one before. Yeah, I've heard rumors. You know, there are always people in casuals who will hit you with the pause tech.
Dude, are you kidding me? Like, I'm not trying to call any names out there, but there's a famous match at Evolution for Tekken, okay? And you may know about this match. You may have heard the rumor. There's a famous match where 2 players are playing on stage, and when one player is about to win, magically a Bluetooth menu comes up on the PlayStation. The previous player was playing on a pad, by the way, and happens to be the friend of one of the guys that was playing up on stage.
Desync those controllers.
yeah, dog.
Desync
Definitely.
those
When you sit
controllers.
down, the first thing you do is desync everybody because
You don't want
never
a
know,
third opponent.
You never know who's ready to scumbag you at Grand Finals of EVO.
Yeah, you don't want fighting games to be a 3-player game. You know what I'm saying? 2 people.
Wow, you said it. You definitely said it. It's definitely supposed to be 1 versus 1. Down forward 2.
Brutal. Well, it looks like Tacos maybe has some of his momentum back after.
Yeah, that was kind of a free round there.
Yeah. He's been playing well, I feel like, in this set so far, too. So, you know, besides that round he lost due to the pause.
So the pause, that was supposed to be his round.
Yeah.
Okay, nice break.
The flip over from Lee after.
Yeah, I like the throw break animations. I think they're very cool. Oh, man, I love that gets... The power crushes that get the guarantee follow, those are the most dangerous. I fear that one and Jin's power crush the most of all the power crushes.
Where he, like, hits you and then does a break. Yeah.
Huarang's also because he gets the full combo after, which is, like, ridiculous.
Yeah, that power crush is crazy. Drumming at 34, it's Tasty Steve. He's out there watching somewhere. Trying to catch him with that forward 4, but the after it. Oh, and didn't her standing 4 get changed in this version as well?
Did it really?
Yeah, I thought that it was now like -10 or something like that. There's some kind of change
standing
about it.
4 -10? Really?
Yeah.
That does not sound right, but I'll take a look at the patch notes
There was
later.
something in the patch notes about her standing 4. I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
Ooh, crouching, trying to threaten it. Oh, whiffed. All right.
Nice little down 3 to close it out.
Yeah.
Her down 3 is more annoying than it looks. It is a launch punishable low, but it's fast. It's pretty fast. It's got a lot of crush frames, so it goes under tons of stuff. And it's one of those unreactable lows, so you kind of have to know it's coming.
Yeah, there's a lot of lows like that. People talk about her lows maybe not being some of the best, but she has enough to get the job done.
I think that down 3 and down back 4 are like sufficient. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like more would be nice, but you know.
Yeah, not the
take what
greatest
you got.
low in the world, but you get the job done. All right, gets the flip after. Oh, huge
Lazy
launch.
kick. That was improved, by the way. It's much easier to do that back one wall carry series.
Yeah, and I mean, there's not even a wall on the stage, but it just carries really far. There it is, a combo chance now. This is one of Taco's final opportunities. Does have rage, so it was a lot of damage.
Oh, that string.
Yeah.
So clean. Mid, and then you got him.
I'm curious about these patch notes. We'll take a look. All I remember for sure was the link
patch
stuff.
notes for 1.07 are definitely up. The translation was a little weird in some places. It was like, remove the frames from while standing, and then indicate which while standing move. I think that was like Eddie or something.
Yeah.
People figured it out eventually, but it was like, remove the frame.
That happens a lot with translations where you're like, it's like, is this move actually better or worse?
Worse,
like, you
yeah,
can't actually
really
tell.
tell.
You're
I
like,
know.
yeah, I'm curious. It was on here somewhere.
Okay. All right, guys. So really quick, we're going to take a short break. I hope that you guys have enjoyed all the matches so far. Once again, this is the Masters qualifier for the Tekken World Tour at the Full Classic 2017. My name is Spooky.
And I'm Sajam. We'll see you guys in just a little bit.
Don't go away.